DALL-E, ChatGPT, Whisper, Point-E, ChatGPT Plus and GPT-4. These are just some of the technological advances in artificial intelligence that have occurred in the 8 months since August 2022. 8 months, not even a year. The times we live in are very different times. Just last week, at least one new development was announced every day, and we need to be able to read them very well. Especially GPT-4 deserves a little more attention than the rest. Yes, while we are still looking around confused about what to do with ChatGPT, GPT-4 was introduced on the 14th of the 3rd month, that is, on the day of Pi. So, what are the differences between GPT-3 and GPT-4? Are you ready for the future? Let's have a look. First, let us mention that GPT-4 is not for free. In order to be able to use it, you need to have ChatGPT Plus subscription. Yet, Microsoft has made a huge investment in OpenAI. Microsoft brought the ChatGPT language model to its own search engine, Bing, so we can chat with AI through Bing. Bing tried to compete with Google for years, but it always fell under Google. But thanks to this incredible investment, people are now using Bing like crazy. Bing uses ChatGPT-4 model. Like we mentioned earlier, if you want to use it through OpenAI, you need to pay $20 monthly. Yet, Bing was using it even before its release. Of course, Bing uses a restricted version of GPT-4. Now, what are the features of GPT-4 different than GPT-3? We already know that we can use GPT-3 basically for writing text about, well, almost everything. When we look at GPT-3, we see that the machine learning parameter is around 175 billion. You can think of it as processing capacity. So what is the processing capacity of GPT-4? Are you ready? It's more than 100 trillion. Well, this is insane. 175 billion versus 100 trillion parameters. Without going into technical details, we can elaborate it like this. GPT-3 was particularly human-like in language skills. Now GPT-4 will be better. More importantly, we could only ask questions in text in GPT-3. Now, we can present visuals as well. In the new model, we will be able to show a picture or photograph and ask it to analyze it. Let's see an example. We show it a meme and ask it to explain it to us. The title of the meme reads, "Sometimes I just look at pictures of the Earth from space and I marvel at how beautiful it all is." GPT-4 explains it to us as, "This meme is a joke that combines two unrelated things, pictures of the Earth from space and chicken nuggets." The text of the meme suggests that the image below is a beautiful picture of the Earth from space. However, the image is actually of chicken nuggets arranged to vaguely resemble a map of the world. The humor in this meme comes from the unexpected juxtaposition of the text and the image, and so on. This example alone shows that what we are facing with, we have something that sees like a human, thinks like a human, and most importantly sees even irrelevant connections. It's like magic, but of course not. The big thing is that this model has caught up with us on issues that directly affect our lives. For instance, exams, which affect our lives to a big extent. Now, you are looking at a list of the exams taken by both real humans and GPT-4. For instance, the exam named LSAT, which you need to take in order to study law in many countries, especially in America. This is such a difficult exam, and to be able to study law at Harvard, you need to score above 170. GPT-4 scores 163. Even though it misses Harvard with this score, it can get into universities like Virginia, California, Cornell, Boston and Berkeley. As you can see, the list goes on. It scores above average almost in every exam on law. In some exams, its only competitor, the previous GPT-3, was among the worst 10%, while GPT-4 managed to rank among the best 10%. There is also the production part. When you use it effectively, you can be a giant squad by yourselves. You have an assistant who writes code for you, designs and tells you step by step how to set up and market your company. Let's have a look at some examples of those who used that assistant. Someone developed software for the games like Snake or Pong using just instructions. Someone made and published an extension for Chrome without knowing any coding. Someone prepared a case file without the need for any lawyers. There is also the corporate side of this business. Microsoft announced Copilot just a few days ago. With this service, which is integrated into applications such as Word, you can plan your meetings in advance, request your files to be converted into Excel or PowerPoint presentations, and ask them to take notes from the meetings. Yes, it can write everything down by listening to the meetings, and it can also report on the action items, what needs to be done, and the decisions taken. Many companies are calculating how they can integrate this. This is a development that will touch everything. To sum it up, GPT-4, along with more processing capacity, is far better in terms of accuracy of answers and analysis than its predecessors, or any machine learning model in the world. Yet, it is definitely not perfect. We shouldn't forget that. Yet, in comparison to all the artificial intelligence models in the world, it is the most creative model as well as with the widest database. Since you can also enter visual information, your possibilities of use have increased tremendously. In addition, the number of words, which was previously considered insufficient, was increased to 25,000 words. You can have a 25,000 word text analyzed, take notes or a summary from it and have it done whatever you need. You can print stories and articles up to 25,000 words. When we use it right, we can get many of the things humanity wastes time doing, and we can devote more time to more creative work. So, in summary, we have entered an era where no one is quite sure of the results yet. Personally, I am excited to see where this will go. It can also open many doors that I haven't mentioned here yet. So, future is here. See you in the next video.